Mr. Edward Chia.
Mr. Chairman, sir, Singapore economy is built around a strong Singapore core and is supplemented with migrant workers in specific industries and jobs. Let me first discuss the progressive wage model, which is critically important for all Singaporeans. As a business owner, I support the PWM. A standalone minimum wage is too general and does not address sustainability and progression issues. In contrast, PWM factually is a progressive and sustainable model where wages are paid in tandem with the necessary skills and productivity required for a specific sector. Employers are showing that they do care about our low-wage workers and their livelihood. As such, I strongly urge the government and the labour movement to further hasten the implementation of PWM in more sectors. We need to have advanced conversations with industry partners to prepare employers so being ahead of the curve is necessary. Today, the PWM is implemented by sectors, which is a vertical approach. We also need a horizontal approach to include smaller enterprises. Smaller businesses do not have economies of scale and do need a longer runway to prepare and scale up to pay their workers and concurrently remain viable. A good example are our hawkers. As we celebrate our successful inscription into the UNESCO represented list of intangible cultural humanity and appreciate our hawkerpreneurs, we must recognize that they cannot offer the same salaries and benefits of other food operators, such as restaurants. I spoke to Mr. Lennon Pei, a hawkerpreneur in Bukit Panjang who sells mee rebus and mee siam. He shared that his largest operating cost today is manpower costs, ahead of ingredients and rent. He is also facing higher costs of cleaning and dishwashing and finds it difficult to make up costs by selling his mee rebus and mee siam at a higher price. In his own words, a hawker centre is meant to provide affordable food to Singaporeans and I will cause disappointment to customers if I increase prices. There are clear challenges to passing on costs. There are clear challenges in passing on costs. In addition, we need to consider that any cost increase to adjacent verticals will affect another sector. For instance, the introduction of cleaning PWM could have increased the cost of dishwashing and cleaning, thereby increasing their operating structure. Hence, a targeted approach for smaller enterprises is necessary to keep their business sustainable for themselves and workers and cost affordable for consumers. As we progress economically, I urge the government to work together with the industry players to go into more details, to carefully and sensibly curate and develop bespoke PWM strategy to support all Singaporean businesses. Now allow me to focus on our foreign workforce. The Ministry of Manpower has two main levers for managing our jobs and employment, and they are the foreign worker levy and dependency ratio ceiling. Our foreign manpower policy has worked well for Singapore to strike a balance in providing jobs and opportunities for Singaporeans and concurrently supporting the economy with adequate manpower to continue businesses, thereby economic growth. Having said that, we must continue to fine-tune our foreign manpower policy to ensure relevance and calibrate it to meet changing socio-economic conditions. Manpower is essential for businesses to grow, and as they grow, more good jobs will be provided for Singaporeans. As a business owner myself, and through conversations with other business owners, the severe challenge of our current policy is the inability to first find the necessary local manpower to grow the business. Noting the above business owners' concerns, I'd like to call on the government to apply the foreign worker levy lever instead of DRC lever to a very select group of enterprises that are restarting or pivoting their existing businesses. In my maiden speech, I suggested that we need a different approach for firms restarting and pivoting after the challenges of 2020. Manpower resources are necessary for these businesses to pivot, and the adjustment of levy is a temporary measure to assist them to have an interim stability of their manpower base to transit. Perhaps adopting a pilot approach with a few identified companies could yield greater insights and allow us to test such options first. Next, I would like to propose applying and calibrating DRC in accordance with subsector nuances and differentiations, in particular the services sector. Services sector form a large part of our economy, and a differentiated quota would be more targeted and beneficial. Each subsector has different job demand among Singaporeans, and businesses in each sector have various abilities to adopt automation to reduce manpower needs. For example, different players in the foreign worker-dependent industries like food and beverage, cleaning, maintenance, have different base resources and allure as employment choice. Hence, we need to be more surgical in applying DRC in each subsector, ensuring that there will be no net increase to foreign worker population in Singapore based on current DRCs. I believe that our relentless focus to accelerate PWM adoption, plus this fine-tuning of our foreign worker policies, will be important levers to prepare us for a better future. Thank you.